Hi, this is Steve with Excel Training Designs. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our Level 1 Strength and Conditioning Excel template upgrade. So what you see in front of you is one of our most popular designs that people ask for when ordering an Excel template upgrade. Let me tell you a little bit about how this works. Basically, the Level 1 has a couple of things included, including exercise drop-down lists, and it automatically calculates weights based on the athlete's max. In addition, the template is completely custom designed for you based on your preferences, your style of training, your exercise setup, your number of week progression. We'll go through, make sure that this template fits exactly what you need it to do. So the first thing you do when you get the template is you go into the exercise list and you enter in a couple of exercises. So we've already entered in a couple here. I'm going to enter in a couple more just so you can see these used later on in the program design process. Under upper body strength, we have a couple things such as bench press, dumbbell bench. Lower body strength, we have your squats, deadlifts, front squats, etc. I'm going to enter in a couple under lower body auxiliary. We'll go with the RDL, go with lunges, lateral lunges, and we'll go with the GHR. We'll put these on here. Now back to the template. So a couple features before we get started. You can see the athlete's maxes are stored up here. The current max is in the top row up here, and then in the next box is the training max. Now the training max is based on the percentage regulator. So if you want your athletes to be working at 100% of their max at all time, you leave that at 100. Now if you want to work a little bit lower than that, say 95%, now their training max is at 95% of their actual max, and now the work weights will be calculated based on this new training max. The next thing that's included is an athlete drop-down list. So you can store all of your athletes' maxes in a database and recall these based on a drop-down. So I've got a couple pre-filled in here. I'm going to select Harry. And now you can see when you select Harry's name, the maxes change based on what Harry's maxes are. And this is the sheet that has those athlete maxes built into it. You have the athlete's name, the max, and their number for that max. And again, they're referenced based on this drop-down list right here. So instead of Harry, we'll go with Larry. You can see the maxes have changed again. And we're going to leave it on Larry so you can see the program design process in the work. So the first thing you do when you're designing the program is you select your exercise category. We're going to go with lower body strength. We'll select squats. Now we want our weight to be calculated off of our squat max. We're going to select SQ right here. And we're going to enter in our percentage. I've already got a couple pre-entered in here at 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And you can see these are calculated based off the athlete's training max. Their training max is at 199.5. If we were to set their percentage regulator back up to 100, these numbers are going to change just a little bit. Now, if you want to enter in the sets and reps for all 4 weeks, press the 2 up at the top left here, and that'll show you your percentage column. So we'll enter in, we'll add 5% to every work set here. We're going to go with 1 set, so I'm not going to fill in anything there. We'll go with 10, 5, 3, 1, and 1. This shows you exactly what the athlete's going to be doing with the sets, the reps, and the weight based on that percentage. And again, you just repeat this process all the way down the line for weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll go with, this time we're going to do 3 sets of 90. And now our last one, we're going to do 3 plus. So the athlete knows that they need to be repping out this last set. And now as far as tracking the results here, you can do that. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You can write it over on the side here. You can write it just over top of all this. Or you can enter it into one of our testing templates, whatever seems to work best for you. So going back here, we're going to open up this control panel. We're going to select our next category. We're going to go with upper body auxiliary. We're going to select pull-ups. And we'll leave this as it is. We'll go with 3 sets of 10, 12, 15, and 20. Now we'll go to the lower body auxiliary. We'll select RDL. And the other way you can enter this on this template, go by 10 by 10 by 10. And a little trick here, just copy and paste that all the way over if you want the athlete to be performing 3 sets of 10 for all 4 weeks. Alright, so we'll close that out. And again, the same process applies down at the bottom, where you select the exercise category that you'd like to use. Lower body strength here. You can select anything you'd need. Front squats, 4 sets of 12, and just close it out. And again, as we said, the exercise list, you can add, edit, and remove exercises at any time. So if you decide that you want to do a core exercise, enter in planks into the core category, go to your worksheet, select core from the drop-down list, and then select planks. And it's done. Now you'll never have to type in the word planks again, because now it's permanently in your exercise database. So the biggest thing I recommend is to go in and fill out all of your exercises first before anything else. And then after that is done, begin the program design process. These categories are custom built for you, just like the rest of the template. We'll go through, we'll make sure we get the categories that you like, that encompass all of your training and the types of exercises that you do, so that you can categorize them appropriately. And that will be what's available on this drop-down list. So instead of the categories that you see here, it'll have your list of categories, and then subsequently it'll have your list of exercises in the next box. And that's how the Level 1 Strength and Conditioning Excel template works. Again, this is Steve from Excel Training Designs. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at www.exceltrainingdesigns.com. Thank you.